So how did this all begin? Do you remember? ABC 13's Rosie Nguyen joining us now live with a look back at Griner's time in Russia and the fight to get her back home.
Jacob, this is a story that we have followed closely over the nearly last 10 months. You may remember Brittney Griner's detainment happened just a week before Russia's invasion of Ukraine. This intensified concerns about her well-being as the war strained relations between the U.S. and Russia. Here's a rough timeline of Brittney Griner's detainment in Russia. She was arrested back on February 17th after police found vape cartridges that contained cannabis oil in her luggage at an airport in Moscow. She was returning to Russia to play during the WNBA's offseason. On May 3rd, we learned the U.S. government had classified Griner's case as, quote, wrongfully detained, allowing them to be more involved in negotiating for her freedom. Griner's pretrial detention got extended 4 times until her trial date was finally set for July 1st. August 4th, Griner was found guilty on drug charges and sentenced to 9 years in prison. A Russian judge rejected her appeal on October 25th. Today, of course, President Biden announced Griner was released in a prisoner exchange with Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout. However, a local expert in Russian law says he doesn't believe this is a fair trade.
It's not a fair trade because of what Viktor Bout was charged with and what he's been in prison for. So, obviously a small amount of vape hash that Brittney Griner was accused of and convicted of is not the same as running arms in various countries around the world.
We know that Griner has landed in the United Arab Emirates, a country that President Biden said helped facilitate the transfer. She spent about nearly 10 months in prison, but her family and attorney says she endured traumatic circumstances and will need time, space, and privacy to recover and heal. Jacob, back to you.
So much has happened over the last 10 months. Rosie, thank you for that look back.